So y'all, Starbucks are closing 900 stores across the U.S. Um, it's crazy, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know a lot about Starbucks now than most people that's reporting it because I actually drive for a company that deliver their products. So here's the backstory. So I get to work. My manager tells me we have to pick up a lot of product that we dropped off a day ago. And when I say here in Houston, 40 stores are closing. So it was 5 stores that I had to go pick up that's on my route. So basically, it was one of them things where Starbucks sent the email, said, hey, we closing these stores the same day, so we need you to go pick up the product. So just imagine those workers, man, weren't even prepared for it. And if I had to do the calculations, like I said, we're losing like 40 stores in Houston alone. They just say that the average store has about 20 workers. 40. Man, that's 800 workers here in Houston. That's bad because now you just add. I hope they gave them a service packet. I hope. But they just say they're on the unemployment list. Now, there's just more people added to the unemployment list. Bro, I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know. We talking Starbucks. Now, I can honestly say Starbucks now, they got a lot of competition. You got the Black Rocks, the Black Rifle, Dutch Brothers. Like, we starting to see them pop up a lot. They starting to share the same parking lot as some of these Starbucks. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on. And honestly, Starbucks, their product is not coming from overseas because they started in Seattle. So they have a factory out there, which I believe one of them out there is closing as well. So I don't know what's going on, but they are closing the stores that's like underperforming, that's not doing good in sales. And also this is what I heard from a associate. They said they're closing stores that's unionized because certain locations are union. So I don't know if it is, but they got a new CEO as well, so y'all know how the game go. But I'm gonna say this too, like around the pandemic, Starbucks was, they was doing test runs, like, when they had a lot of people that was quarantined, and they had certain locations where they were just doing drive-through and they were just doing pickups. So they experimented like those 2 years around the pandemic. So what they did was they remodeled certain stores to make it just pick up only or drive through only. But Starbucks was built on people just sitting there, just sitting there lounging around. But Starbucks was trying to take a different pattern. Now, this probably was a bad mistake on the company because, if people sitting there all day lounging around, that means they're spending more money. Now, if you just got people just going and just spending money, then they leave, and then somebody else, your sales not going to be there. Now, I'm hearing that they're going back to the other way, the traditional way. They're closing a lot of those stores that's, like I said, that's not performing well in sales. And a lot of those are the pickup only and drive through only. So, and it's sad because some of these stores had remodeled to be that way. So, yeah. So hopefully some of these associates can go to like other locations. But man, it's really not looking good for Starbucks, y'all. But if you think about it, I ain't gonna say too much that they prices went up. I'm not gonna say that because they didn't go up too crazy. It's everything else though. Like think about it, man. The time we're living in, people rent. People can't afford their rent. People not spending as much at Starbucks as they used to as well. So it's just the economy, dog. A lot of these companies gonna probably start taking that pat. So people just be mindful, man. Like especially if you're like in any retail or like restaurants, just be mindful because we don't know, man. It's a hit and miss all across the board. We don't know what's going on, and I hate that us as workers have to suffer because these companies are making doing drawbacks on a lot of shit. So all I can say, man, y'all keep y'all head up, man, because even all on TikTok, man, people getting laid off, people to put over 500 some application for jobs, and they still ain't getting no phone calls. It's bad. Like, and I told y'all, my wife, she got a fucking bachelor's degree, and it's still hard for her to find work. And just a simple job, like a retail job. So it's real out here, y'all. It's real out here, man. I can understand the frustrations. But, as a human being, we got to stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Keep our head up.